for 6th grade beginning band. These students have only been playing for 7 weeks, and the progress they've made is truly impressive.
Let's give them a big round of applause before they start. Here are our beginners performing Beethoven's Duet.
Isn't it amazing what these students have learned in just 7 weeks? Let's give them another round of applause. Next, here's the fun Hanukkah tune.
I think I saw some of the students spinning faster than the dreidels themselves.
Next is the Good King based on the Christmas carol, Good King Wenceslas.
Looks like our young kings and queens are ruling the music world tonight. Beginning band's final song for tonight is Up on the Housetop. Enjoy.
Fantastic job, beginners. We can't wait to see how much more you can learn before our spring concert. Bravo. While our beginning band students are putting their instruments down, we will have our first basket raffle of the evening. Please welcome Mr. Neil Freiling, President of our Band Booster Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, welcome. We're all grateful to have you here with us tonight. As Mrs. G mentioned, I'm with the Band Boosters. This is my wife Annie, who's also with the Band Boosters. But the Band Boosters is a group that you all belong to. We're all strictly volunteers, and our success wouldn't be possible without the support that you provide. Baskets to give away, movie nights, ice fishing, hot cocoa, and outdoor winter fun. We'll be starting with the movie night basket. Also, new this year, with a chance to win. We're going to draw all 4 raffle prizes tonight throughout the show. You must be present to win. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this first draw. All right, it's a blue ticket. Ends in 0516. Ticket number 0516. And we have our
Before we start their portion, we're just going to do a quick warm-up.
This band is made up of students learning a new instrument or a second instrument. Others are sharpening their skills to advance to the middle school or high school bands. This group of students are still beginners on their instrument, but their hard work is paying off. Our first song for the Take Two band is Jingle Bells. Enjoy.
I think I heard some bells ring, and I think I heard some band playing my radio.
Great job spinning the tune. Great job spinning the tune around. No dreidels were harmed in this making of this performance. The second song we'll be performing tonight is "Ode to Joy," written by Ludwig van Beethoven.
Even Beethoven would be proud of this rendition. Next up is Jolly Old Saint Nick, and it's a duet. Listen and see if you can hear two distinct parts being played together. twice the fun. Thank you for this joy performance. This band's final song also lead house talk, but it's a different version than you have heard with our last band.
Great job, Take Two Band. While our Take Two Band puts their instruments away, it's time for our second basket raffle. Please welcome back Mr. Fryman.
Thank you. Real quick, I'd like to take a moment to share a few fun facts about band. There are some very interesting research-supported benefits for band students. These are things I find fun, and they include band students have exceptional cognitive development. Band is one of the few academics that actively engages both hemispheres of the brain, engaging both the mathematical, analytical side, as well as that creative, artistic side simultaneously. This improves their mental processing speed, memory, reasoning, and memory. Ultimately, band students have a greater level of academic performance. They achieve higher grades overall. They perform better on standardized tests, and this generates more opportunities throughout a lifetime. These impacts is that proven that it's not smart students that choose band, but it's actually proven that good band students actually become smarter throughout the benefits of the dynamic challenges that band offers them. All of this, however, wouldn't be possible without the right band director to engage and support our students. So before we start, let's take a break. Without you, this wouldn't be what it is, and we truly thank all you do. Can you draw us a winning number, please? A good one. Zero, 4, 3, 8. Blue ticket, 0, 4, 3, 8. Maybe. Yeah, yes we do. Congratulations, come on down.
Before we begin with our final band this evening, I'd like to highlight these students. This group is made up of our talented middle school and high school students together to create a fuller, richer sound. Let's give them a warm round of applause. I'm going to do a quick warm-up with them to make sure that we sound good, and then we will start with Santa the Barbarian. When the winter winds blew an age long ago, and the Yuletide season brought the darkness and snow, they told of a gift giver to home sent aquarium. From where the icy waste he comes, Santa the Barbarian.
That was absolutely barbaric. Great job, Ben. Hold on to your slaves. Santa's arriving with a bit of rock and roll tonight. Here's Bell Carol Rock.
Before we continue, let's do our third raffle drawing for the night.
All right, time for some ice fishing. There is a lot for band to be possible, and beyond that, the benefits of the community involvement are, unintended, instrumental. This year was the first year in a long time that we were able to have a pep band at the football games. Students, it was a job well done. We had some cold nights, and we had some wet nights, but we had a lot of fun, and everybody got fed. So we want to thank Pizza Hut and Subway, both here in town, who were able to help discount and keep food affordable, so all the students got fed at the games. Also this year, the Pine Stone Scavenger Hunt was exceptionally generous to our cause. With their help, Band Boosters was able to purchase several instruments that you heard in concert here tonight. And I believe at this point, every student is able to play on an instrument. We are short none today. So congratulations. Over the last year, Band Boosters, with the help of you, was able to put together more than $7,000 worth of instruments that will stay here with the community for years and years to come. Thank you. And now let's draw our third winner. Who wants to pick? He does. Oh, he doesn't. Eddie? Right there. Yes, please. Okay, good one. Last quarter. 0378. Blue ticket 0378. Somebody's gonna ask this. Oh, here we go. Congratulations.
Our next song is a bit of a challenge, especially for our middle school students who it's hard to believe were just beginners last year. This swing will have your toes tapping. Feel free to sway in your seats. Here's our performance of Jingle Bell Swing.
Wow, that was impressive. Next, imagine the snow flying past you as you glide along this beautiful sleigh ride.
I love hearing the chomping of the first hooves and then at the end for higher trumpets. Great job. Before we end our grand finale, let's have our fourth and final round of applause.
All right, this one I think had the most in it. It was the hot chocolate. And there's a lot of student tickets in there, so fingers crossed for you guys. Thanks again for being with us here tonight. There it goes. Band boosters, we meet twice a month on the second and fourth Tuesday, 5:15 here in the band room. You are all welcome to join. We are a relaxed group. You don't have to have a student. You could be a grandma or a grandpa or a concerned community member. We have some of those, and they are welcome, and they are there, and we appreciate them, and we appreciate all of you. But our focus is really just to be dedicated to help and support the students, to make music possible for everyone that is willing to learn. So we're going to draw our fourth ticket here, and I have one more thing to add before I dismiss myself and I finish. All right, one more ticket draw. Oh, it's a student ticket. It's got both sides. This student, unfortunately, did not follow the instructions. All right. Yeah, this was a student ticket, so I want a red one. Nope. 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 Come on, get a red one. Nope, the other one. Nope. I'll tell you which one to pick, that's wrong, but I can tell you not a blue one. Pick one of those three. Oh, you got a red one, good job. All right, students, ticket number 002. 002 students. 0002 students. Do you have it? 002 ticket? 010. No way. She gets her own ticket on the fourth. That's very awesome. Okay, one very sad message to share with you. We have volunteers. The Yanas have been very helpful and gracious people to us. Mr. and Mrs. Yana both. Mrs. Yana's sister was in a fatal car accident. She and her husband did not survive. They are survived by their 3 children who are injured and need help. They're in the hospital down in India. So tonight's total, we raised $394. The Franklin family will match that and donate that to the Yana family. And if anybody has anything else to give for tonight, we have a GoFundMe up for their family. And everything else we don't want for band boosters tonight. If you have anything, please donate it to that family. They need everything they could get. Thank you.
Before we conclude our performance this evening, I'd like to acknowledge some very important people and contributions. First of all, I want to thank our school administrators for being very supportive of the arts and for making tonight possible. Thank you. I'd also like to thank our TAB group, Tuamalan Area Band Boosters. They have been an amazing group of people to work with. I told them we didn't have enough instruments for the beginners this year, and they made it happen. We earned some money, and they added some extra, and we were able to get several instruments, which are brand spanking new for these kids. And that's very exciting, and honestly, without them, it would just be too hard, just being one person trying to do it all. So I really appreciate that group, and anybody that's willing or able to come and join, we would welcome you. And I want to thank Sophie Johnson. She is at my alma mater, Western Michigan University, Go Broncos. She is studying to be a band director, actually. And I asked her to join because we only have one amazing saxophone player in this band, and we needed just a little more to balance, and so it happens to be Sophie's sister. So I want to thank Sophie for and did you see the gingerbread houses when you were coming in? Yeah. I want to thank my 6th and 7th hour fine arts classes for that. They were like, how long is this going to take? And I'm like, no, couple weeks we're putting it on this. So it was different for them, but they did it and they stepped up, and I think some of them turned out outstanding. So let's give them a round of applause for those kids. And some of them are here tonight. And now we're going to do our final vote.
Our grand finale mixes all of your favorite holiday songs into one spectacular finish. Get ready for a whirlwind of festive fun. Here is our final song, Crazy Mix of Christmas.
Crazy Mix of Christmas. Thank you guys for doing such a great job tonight. Every student tonight worked really hard. I know because I made them work. Some of them don't like that, but we did. Good job. One thing, just have a seat real quick. Before we leave, thank you, all of you, for supporting these kids. I know, especially when they're young players, it's not always the most beautiful thing to hear in your house after school or after work when you're tired and everything, and you hear, ah, but as you can see, it gets so much better as we get older. So we're doing great. We had a fundraiser. They were supposed to be delivered today. This is an announcement for everybody whose kid sold something for the fundraiser. They will be actually delivered tomorrow. So they'll be taking the boxes home after school. I know there's at least one in this band who has probably 27 boxes of stuff. Right, Carrie-Anna? Yeah. So we gotta make sure that she can get home with those. Also, if you're able, the kids have to go back with their instruments away, and then I'm gonna put them to work cleaning up the stands and the instruments. But if anybody's willing to help, it'll go really quick if we can get a lot of people helping. So if you can, I'd appreciate it. They would appreciate it. Thank you again to all of our students, families, and volunteers for making tonight's concert such a wonderful celebration of music. From all of us, we wish you a safe, happy, and musical holiday season. Good night and happy holidays.